Hey guys, so Lord here, back in with another action figure review, and today we'll be continuing our looks at the Marvel Legends Strange Tales wave with the closest thing to an action figure of the Antichrist I think we've ever gotten in the history of, well, toys and action figures in general. That is of course going to be none other than Mr. Damien Hellstrom, aka the Son of Satan, brought to us by the fine folks over at Hasbro. And I gotta be honest with you, sorry, got a frog in my throat, or is it a hell frog? Ha 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 ha. But I gotta be honest with you, I'm surprised that this thing got made because of the subject matter. That said, McFarlane Toys did give us that Sabak Mega Fig a couple of years ago for the Black Adam movie, and that thing had a straight up pentagram on its chest and looked way more demonic than this guy. This just looks like a shirtless white boy with a pentagram on his chest and some creepy looking eyes. Other than that, it just looks like a dude. So, I don't know. I don't know what the logistics of that are. I don't know what the significance of that is, but there you go. You have the information, and you're free to do with it as you wish. So before we get too far ahead of ourselves, why don't we cut right to the chase and get to the meat and taters of this review. Take a look-see at all Mr. Hellstrom has to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with a pair of fist hands. Fortunately, no fire effects. I would have liked the fireball punchy things that we got with Iron Fist in the 2-pack with Luke Cage, but we did not get those, so that kind of sucks. But we do get a new trident. This is not reuse of Odin's shtick there, but a new weapon entirely. A little bit of schmutz right there I might need to clip off, but either way, cool sculpt on that. Looks like the pitchfork, trident, whatever you want to call it. And that's all you get. So he's a bit light on accessories, and he's not the Son of Satan I was looking for exactly. I wanted the one with the cape, the more classic looking one. Now granted, I'd probably find a cape to throw on this guy, and I'll be a little bit more happy with it. But on top of the fact that he does not have a cape, he does at least have these wrist guards here, so that's nice. And this belt piece, so he's not completely, just a bare figure with nothing going on. He doesn't have the right hinge for holding weapons in the grip hands. Now, this body is a little smaller, but if you have Kazar from the Zabu Build-A-Figure wave, you might be able to use those hands on this guy. The skin tones might match up, so I'd recommend doing that until they give us hands for this body that have the correct hinges. These at least don't have trigger fingers though, like the Brother Voodoo hands, or should I say Dr. Doodoo, because we're all mentally 5 years old. But as far as his articulation goes, his head will rotate side to side. He can look up, he can look down, he can tilt not a ton. He looks like he belongs in a boy band, to be honest with you. He doesn't look as scary, but I don't know, scary enough, I guess. Shoulders can go out to the side pretty far. And he's got that butterfly joint that can swing his arm back and forth just fine. Shoulders are a little small on this buck. I mentioned that in the Moon Knight review because he shares the same body, but, you know, what are you going to do? The arms will rotate 360, bicep swivel, double elbow. A little loose on the lower one. Top one's fine. Hinge swivel wrists, again wrong hinge for holding weapons, but whatever. He does have an ab crunch that goes that far forward, that far back. Is that how far forward it goes? I guess it is. He's got a peg hole in the back that'd be filled up nicely by a cape. He's got a waist twist. That works fine. You can shift the belt over it if you want. It's not glued in anywhere. It's a floaty piece. I would have liked this pentagram to be etched into his chest like that Sabak Mega Fig from McFarlane Toys. I think that would have been a cool touch because I kind of think it's supposed to be, but they painted it clean enough and the butterfly joints don't detract from it, so kudos to them on that one. He can kick forward, kick out, not a perfect split, which is weird. He does have thigh cut, double knee. He does have a calf cut that works just fine. Hinge in the foot with a rocker. He's got the bare feet. If anything, this guy is almost Shang-Chi. He just needs the baggier pants. You just gotta take the gauntlets off there. So, not the best figure. In fact, I'm a little bit let down by this guy, just because he is so basic. Kind of like Storm, or Bloodstorm, excuse me. They're just so basic in comparison to the other figures in this wave. Like, even Brother Voodoo, though people make fun of that figure, has a lot of accessories. He has a lot more going on. He's more interesting. This guy, he's pretty plain Jane, though he is a character I've wanted for some time now. I just hope they reissue his sister, Satana. She was originally part of a Comic-Con exclusive box set that I do not have, so I would like to get her to go with him at some point, but, you know. Based off the internet's reaction to this wave, I don't know if we'll get any more cool waves like this, because all you guys seem to want is more X-Men and Avengers and MCU crap, which I think has been beaten like a dead horse by a broken stick. So, with that being said, I think it is now time that we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here is good old Damien Hellstrom, aka the Son of Satan, alongside a couple other figures from the Strange Tales wave of hellish proportions, no less. We have Lilith, the Mother of Demons, and Helverine, the Weapon of Vengeance. All very fiery indeed, coming from the same place, 6 feet under. I don't mean the crap band with Chris Barnes from ex-Cannibal Corpse fame, that is. So, getting these two out of here. So we can bring in our 2 regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibilith, right there, dropping his mace as usual, and the infamous Living Spawn, who, as usual, towers over everyone. So, with that being said, before Al Simmons kicks the crap out of somebody he'd probably kick the crap out of, why don't we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and while it may not be the version of good old Damien Hellstrom, aka the Son of Satan, I wanted from the fine folks over at Hasbro and or the Marvel Legends line in general, I think I'm gonna just try and find this guy a cape and call it a day, because boy oh boy are we lucky that we got this character at all, considering his name and the fact he's got a big old honkin' pentagram stamped on his chest. That said, the fine folks over at McFarlane Toys did give us that Sabak Mega Fig for the Black Adam movie a couple of years ago, so maybe it's not that difficult after all. So, with that being said, more demonic characters, please. Until next time, hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'll catch you guys later.